morning, Jess and Jonathan. So, I was reading it's good to go outside soon after you wake up, which I am. Oh, there's ice on the sidewalk, so I don't know if I'm going to go on the grass. I'll show you. This is the first snow we've gotten this year. Well, not the first snow, but it's stuck. The sunrise is pretty. Oh, it's cold. It's cold. Hey, Tony. So, yeah, I'm. Oh, hi, Lynn. I don't know, should I go in the snow? I don't even know if I'll make it. Ooh, hold on. I'm trying to turn the camera. There we go. Okay, I'm just gonna. Oh, this is weird snow. It's like not fluffy. It's wet. Okay, I'm not doing. All right, I'm good. My feet are cold enough. Wake me up. Wake my system up, right? Whew. Okay. I almost didn't go live at all. One, because it's hard to wake up this morning, and two, I don't really know what to talk about. Oh, I need a scarf. No, it's good, Lynn. When you live in the Midwest, Lynn, I don't know. I have thick blood. It wasn't even that cold out, actually. I was fine without a coat. My feet were freezing, but it's all good. If I was staying out there, I'd get a scarf. The key is to wear layers, which I'm not wearing layers today, but that wasn't the point. Okay. Yeah, so I wasn't going to go live because I really don't know what I'm going to talk about. And I don't have that much on my mind besides like real life stuff. Like I got to go back to work in a couple days. Um, yeah. But I may be switching jobs soon, so we'll see. um, what a nice day for a t-shirt. Yeah, it is a lot like that here. I think when it's like 50 people put shorts on, so yes, Robert is right. Because you stay healthy that way. You do. Okay. So yeah, going out in the cold or whenever, hot, cold, going outside wakes up your system a little bit. So I know, Lynn. I know. I'm gonna say it is. I'm just gonna say it as a. It's just a winter mug because it's winter. I like the size of the mug. I know. Someone gave it to me. Okay. So, uh, oh, the tree. I thought you were talking about the tree. Yes. Well, like I said, I had a hard time getting up this morning, so here's my big mug. I have a bigger one, but I don't use it that often. Yeah, that's probably the equivalent of a 2 cups, 2.5 cups of coffee. Sorry, I'm not feeling the greatest either, but I'll be okay. What was I gonna say now? See, I have no plan. Um, oh, I was gonna say about the mundane things of life, like jobs and things. It made me start thinking about um, how um, what would life really be like if it was even just slightly how Yah intended, such as not the 8 to 5 work life, not the new year in January or things like that. Now the earth has its own time, and then we've been set up to not follow that pattern in all sorts of ways. but it's still a dormancy time, right? Um, and like I said, the snow, it makes you want to hunker down more. And oh, I hope you're feeling better, Jess. Good. Um, so when it's winter like this, it makes you want to hunker down more. But the world wants us to rev back up. You know, the new year they want you to rev back up in all these new systems and cycles, and um, every every type. Thank you. Um, every type of system has new things going, and it's just strange because it's really the opposite of what we could do right now. Um, so yeah, I just wonder what life would be like without the ways of the systems kind of going haywire. And it's interesting, even my phone this morning, I woke up, my alarm went off, and I went to turn it off, and my whole phone was glitching out. Hey, Matrix Man. Um, like it had blurred lines and everything was messed up. It was really weird. I'm like, oh great, this is this is interesting. But I mean, new things can happen at any time, which they do, but I think our systems um, know where we're supposed to be in all of this. But we're constantly having to fight against, a backward system, So instead of being, and I don't want to be negative, this is hard for me this morning. I don't know why. I've had some really good, like, um, clarity and spiritual and close times with Yah this, for my break. And now I kind of feel that heaviness back again, but it'll go, it'll pass. Um, I do have, this opportunity for this new job, so I hope it'll be um, better for me. I've had a hard, speaking of systems, I've had a, so all know I'm a teacher, and I didn't want to be back in the classroom, not because it is a lot of work. It's a lot of work when you have a family, but also I just didn't want to teach the system lies. I didn't want to teach. I'm constantly having to weave in and out of, precarious situations. And so, like I was sharing with that science flyer that I have to at least touch on, um, I I just don't want to do it. So it really is like a battle, and it's this internal struggle. And I don't mean to sound dramatic about it, but another job came up that would be more beneficial to help me not feel that internal struggle so much, and at the same time um, help children grow in their strengths. And that's what I'd rather do. I'm more passionate about um, showing children and people their strengths, which brings me to my next thought. So, isn't it interesting that a lot of us don't find our strength until later in life? And it is because of wisdom and experience and all this stuff. But it's so funny that we finally get to the place in our lives when we know what we're doing later in life. That's just life. I'm just at that point in my life where I finally learned. Brings me to my next thought. um, in the church, a lot we're taught about suffering and a lot about testing and things like that. But my mindset about that has kind of changed because I've found out how much more gracious the Heavenly Father, our Heavenly Father is, than I've really been exposed to. And I'm not saying he's not holy and that we can do whatever we want and we can, you know, cause havoc. That's not from him. But I don't think um, he's. I don't think he's always testing us like um, we would think. And I always go back to the point of where um, he is our Heavenly Father. So if you have children, or just if you in general know, how children learn and things, um, I wouldn't, as a mother, um, test my daughter to see how much she can handle or what she stumbles on. I more so know who she is, and then I would see where she's struggling and then help her through that, right? So I don't think Yah tests us as much as he he helps us and strengthens us and then guides us. Um, yeah. So I'm gonna take that thought going into new situations and things like that. Yeah, seeing. So yeah, that's what I was thinking mainly today. I've already been talking 12 minutes, so I'm gonna stop there and um, have a blessed day and um, get your your quickening on, get your thoughts on thankfulness. And I'm not saying I do it all the time. I struggle a lot with that, but yes, I like what you said, Jonathan. Yes, tests. We're questioning is right. We just have to ask, and the more we ask, the more we understand. So, um, he's there for us. He's not. He's not there to be an overload. He loves us too much. But yeah, all that suffering and the testing things, um, it's not really what I've come to find out. So yeah, she's okay. My daughter does that sometimes. It's okay. All right. Well, blessings. Have a good day.